Hold on for a second, guys. Hold on. Yo, yo, yo. Hold on for a second. What the hell wrong with this computer? All right. Yo, 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 yo. You know who this is? It's your boy Strictly. Strictly. Strictly's in the building. What it do, what it do, yo. What it do, what it do. Hey, yo, check this out, check this out. First off, how was you guys' day? Hope you guys had a wonderful day. Um, how's your mental health? That's more important. Always said we always talk about mental health. We may never know what a person have gone through the day. So just praying and hoping that everybody's mental health is great. So let's get to this. Um, Today is the last day of Black History Month, right? You know, the month that they gave us, the month that they gave us as in a, as you know, we're not racist. We gave you guys a month. Jose, what to do, Jose? We gave you guys a month. You know what I'm saying? That bullshit. But today's the last day of Black History Month. And to end it off with a bang, we're gonna talk about something. Hold on for a second. Get my ginger. You know what I'm saying? Get you a little plant-based tonic from Publix. It's very good for you. This one has what like digestion and circulation. So if you have any problems, you got red raw ginger ale, you got that type of ginger ale, got plenty of things. Fruits and vegetables, ladies and gentlemen, fruits and vegetables. So let's talk about this. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, two of the most prominent figures in the civil rights movement. You know, Martin Luther King had a dream. Martin Luther King was a dreamer. Malcolm X believed in self-defense. So people like to describe Malcolm X as militant, right? Both of them had different views. Now, to some that don't know who Martin Luther King and Malcolm X is, I'm gonna give you a brief history. Malcolm X was a brother that was part of the Nation of Islam. Shout out to them. He was a prominent figure in the civil rights movement. He preached about self-defense. You know, if they do something to you, you do something to them back. He did not preach about, you know, being tyrant. You know what I'm saying? And people stop doing that bullshit because it's like y'all act like Malcolm X was some animal where he wasn't. He was teaching about self-defense. If they do something to you, you defend yourself, not only yourself, but your family. Talked about Black unity. Martin Luther King was preacher out of, Alabama. Alabama, Atlanta. Martin Luther King was a good preacher. Good preacher. He was a dreamer. Hold on for a second. Martin Luther King, ladies and gentlemen, was a dreamer. He had his "I Have a Dream" speech. We all familiar with that. Um. Anyways, making sure notifications off. Everything's good. Um. Everything's good. All right, cool. All right, check this out. So yeah, um, he was a dreamer. Now, the reason why I made name the title the Martin Luther King and Malcolm X connection is because these two had two different point of views, two different perspectives, but people want to turn them against each other like they always do. Oh, wait a minute. You see that black guy? He has a different point of view. Oh, he's this, that, and a third, dividing. Like they always do, divide and trying to stir up a pot that's unnecessary. You know, Martin Luther King came out with the IOG speech, and he said, and I'm paraphrasing, of course, that he had a dream that little black boys and little white and little black boys and girls, being, be basically was saying that he had a dream that there would be no more racism. You know what I'm saying? That black men and white men, white women and sisters, you know what I'm saying, join together. You know, he was a dreamer. Malcolm X, whether people like it or not, Malcolm X thought he was a coon. Malcolm X legit thought Martin Luther King was a coon because he did not agree with what Martin was saying. He felt like Martin should have been woke. Martin should have woke up and smelled the coffee. Malcolm X. And here's the thing, though. When you talk about these things, people gonna say, "Oh my gosh, you're disrespecting Martin Luther King. How dare you?" When in actuality, it's not disrespecting. It's what I'm saying. It's not disrespecting because Malcolm X thought he was a coon. You know what I'm saying? Because he think, and this is my opinion, he thought Martin Luther King was living in a fantasy land. You know what I'm saying? He thought that. He legit thought that he was living in fantasy land. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X come from a place where he's gonna call you out. He's gonna call you out on your bullshit. He is. And I love both brothers. I do. Because they were the pinnacle of the civil rights movement. They have made a huge impact to the fact that they are still being disrespected to this day. They are being disrespected for this day. Martin Luther King Day. 2 days or a day before my birthday. A lot of people, you know what? I'm going to get back to that. What was it? I remember hearing that Martin Luther King and Malcolm X had this talk. They had a talk and they ironed everything out. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King, we don't know what was said behind closed doors. I can say allegedly they heard each other's point of view, and think about working together, how to help the community. Because Malcolm X want to bring by any means, self-defense. Martin Luther King talked about unity, bringing people together. So I, in my opinion, I felt like they talked about behind closed doors, and that they wanted to work together, and people thought that they hated each other. They didn't hate each other. They just had two different perspectives. They had two different perspectives of what they want to do to help the community, to help us brothers and sisters. I feel that John I feel that Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, if they would have worked together and things would have popped off, this nation would be in trouble. They don't like a black man being educated, being so powerful in the mind. You could be powerful, but it starts right here. They didn't like that. They didn't like that about Malcolm. They didn't like that about Brother Malcolm, because Brother Malcolm, he didn't kiss no ass. He's going to call you out on your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X was woke. He was woke. He was. He was woke. And Martin Luther King didn't realize until his last interview, he said, what I dreamed was everybody getting along, but that dream is turned into a nightmare. He can't believe he led his people to a burning house. He thought in his mind that we come together, racism would end. Until things start unraveling, he started to become woke. John F. Kennedy and Bobby Kennedy, they was willing to work with Brother Martin and Brother Malcolm, because I think John F. Kennedy was like, I can't believe this is the America that that I'm from, because so much racism that was going on. Yeah. So imagine all four of them work together. That would have been powerful. That would have been powerful, but they had to go. They had to go. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King, see, people want to say, and even in our history books all fucked up, because people want to say Martin Luther King had a dream and then he got killed. When in actuality, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. Allegedly, and people don't realize, Brother Martin Luther King talked about reparations. He talked about going down to the White House and collecting that check for not only us as brothers and sisters, but those that were less fortunate, middle class. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking about collecting that check. And he not only got us brothers and sisters, but he got the whites, some whites, I think Spanish, all together. And Martin Luther King was becoming more powerful, and they don't like it, because what they said, too big for his britches. You know what I'm saying? They didn't like that. So he had to. Wait a minute. You talking about reparations, not for your people, but no. Allegedly, that will happen. Allegedly. Malcolm X. We all know what happened to him. People like to blame You know what I'm saying? Elijah, Muhammad, brother Elijah, and Farrakhan, which is ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Dick Gregory, rest in power to that brother. Dick Gregory exposed the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Dick Gregory exposed what happened to brother Malcolm. He did. And that's what I'm saying. They don't teach that within these schools, the real history. That's why it's important for us to have our own land, our own school, our own supply. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important. It's important because we need to help the youth. We need to help the youth because our youth, they go by this watered down history that they have that is being taught in school. They need to know the real history. They need to know what legit happened. They need to know about more about Malcolm X, more about Brother Martin. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, oh yeah, Martin Luther King had a dream and he just died. Nah, we don't do that crap. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. They need to know the history. They need to because it's important. It's important because these kids will have a full grasp of understanding as in, wait a minute, Martin Luther King was this, Malcolm X was this, Marcus Garvey was this, so and so, yeah, they were. You know what I'm saying? They was great. And for them to be taken away from us, that's this nation. You know what I'm saying? We gotta build our own land. We got to. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this, at the end of the day, we all we got. We all we got. We all we got. They don't give a fuck about us. We all we got. And that's facts. And that's factual. We all we got. At the end of the day. Uh, uh, you know what I'm saying? We got to, man. We gotta say to youth. We gotta say to youth. And hopefully this video can give you an education, you know what I'm saying, on the connection that Martin Luther King and Malcolm X had and the things that, the things that they wanted to do. And this is an example of how we may have two different views, but we come together as one, as a unit, we are dangerous. And who knows? I think both of them, and then with Bobby and John F. Kennedy, I think they would have done some things that they would have been more powerful. Things would have been changed because things would have been changed. Things would have been changed dramatically. They would have been changed because a lot of this bullshit that's happening now. If all four of them was alive and start working together, I guarantee shit will be shut down. I guarantee because the movement. Yeah, you got brothers and sisters, but you got other races that's coming together, that's joining with you for real, for real. Not that bullshit that I seen when brother George Floyd got killed, and some of these motherfuckers that were just doing it just cause that they were just doing it for the trend, because all of a sudden, oh my gosh, All the motherfuckers that was doing it for a trend just to get along, just cause, I'm telling you, all that bullshit would have been done. They need to be on they're coons. They need to be on that side. We ain't going back. We moving forward. Either you want to make a change, hop on, or we moving by you. Either way it goes. Either way it goes. We moving forward. And yep, that's it, guys. Oh, that's it. And one more thing before I log off. It's funny how they said, let's be like Martin Luther King, but how can we be like him when y'all put a bullet in his head? I'm just saying. And I've been to the mountaintop. In my opinion, that's more profound than I have a dream shit. I'm just saying. But yeah, guys, you guys have a good night. This your boy Strictly. I'm out. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to this channel. Peace and blessings, ladies and gentlemen. Peace and blessings.